afternoon and welcome to the OBX Wave Report, where we discuss all things waves, weather, climate, and beach lifestyle. And I am here at Jennette's Pier on the afternoon of Wednesday, December 14, and we are experiencing some beautiful wave conditions here. It is chilly, about mid 40s, with damp air here and a little thin mist, but that does not deter a few brave and hardy souls from going out and into the North Atlantic, into these 5 to 7 foot wave conditions here off Jennette's Pier, and catching some glorious rides this afternoon. And I am going to share with you my experience watching these surfers off Jennette's Pier as these beautiful waves break one after the other in the subtle afternoon lighting. So we've got a group of about 3 surfers paddling out right now, trying to position themselves to catch some waves. I'm gonna zoom over here and nice break. And we've got another surfer paddling out beside the pier. So it looks like we got 3 right now charging the waves and another paddling out. And I must say that this surf, although it is cold, it does look quite inviting. It's not anywhere near as rough as it's been over the past few days. So the ocean is starting to calm down from the stormy conditions that we've faced over the past few days. And we've got some birds flying around. The surf is providing a much more peaceful sound, although even the gentle wind here it feels like it's out of the north, possibly a little bit of a westward component, but it feels pretty chilly today. Some nice, gorgeous flock of birds flying overhead. Surfers appear alert as a large swell rolls in here by the pier. I don't know if anybody's gonna catch any of these waves because, hold on. We've got to take off here, a nice left-hand turn. Unfortunately coming in behind the face, so not much of a ride there. We got another takeoff. And he eats it a little bit. Going through the washer there. So yeah, some nice swells running in here off Jennette's Pier. Very good sized swells. And nice little peak coming in off this group of surfers here. So we'll see if somebody manages to catch this. We've got a little sanderling running up toward us. I don't see him. He's not in the camera view, but seems pretty curious. Might be a little beggar. Looking for a handout, maybe a memory from summer. Seagulls swirling around me. Here we go. Nice takeoff. Here we go. Yep. Left-hand turn and dismount. So beautiful waves here at Jennette's Pier. Some surfers catching some good waves. Although we haven't seen any amazing rides yet. Although we'll give it some more time. Get about 10 minutes of footage here for you guys at Jennette's Science and Fishing Pier on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Nice seagulls swooping around. They keep looking at me. Whoa, flock of birds. Quite a bit of birds here. Got all sorts. very interesting interaction. The birds here. Wow, nice big wave. Ooh, got a little ride there, a little bit off camera. Sorry, I'm paying attention to these birds, not paying attention to the surfers. Here we go. Looks like a takeoff. Right-hand turn, gets under the axe there a little bit. Got surfers paddling for some waves again. See if we'll... Looks like a nice wave forming up outside. We'll see if anybody catches it. And maybe a little too mushy for anyone to catch. Someone's inside. Here we go. Got a little peek out here. It looks like maybe. Yeah, paddling out, a couple of duck dives. And we're waiting for another set here at Jennette's Pier. I did get my electric vehicle registered in North Carolina today. Must say that the government here is a little bit too fossil fuel friendly for my taste. They don't provide as much in the way of EV incentives. And I think that it's important to incentivize clean energy, particularly as one of the major money makers for the state is right here in the form of tourist industry at the Outer Banks. Oh, we got someone charging the wave here. Of course, if we want to continue to enjoy the beautiful coastline, we're going to want to protect it from climate change and incentivize things like electric vehicles and solar panels. There we go, bodyboarder. Woo! Nice right-hand turn there on a bodyboard. Looks like folks are dressing up more heavily for the surf condition. We've got full suits, hoods, and booties, it looks like, on all these. And I can definitely sympathize, as I can feel the cold here just sitting on shore. So in the water it's going to be a bit cooler. The water temperature is 58, the air temperature is colder, but the water will take the heat out of you much quicker. Here we go. We got a nice right-hand turn, working the face, good pump backs, and a dismount. And oop, another right. Sweetness. Off the lip, good cut back. Floater. Not quite full turns, pumping into a shore break. Oh, and gets some air, but doesn't land it. Nice surf though there. It's worth noting that on the cutbacks, you want to land it. Oh, here we go. We got a right-hand turn coming into the face. Ooh, get the axe. Good rides here over at Jennette's Pier today, and in amongst the birds and the swells. Oof. But as I was saying before, you definitely want to pay attention to your cold weather protection this time of year, and it looks like the surfers are wearing full gear at this point, which is understandable, particularly given the air temperature in the mid-40s. It's very cold. My hands are feeling pretty numb, and at the coastline with the damp air, you really feel the cold a lot more than you would typically feel with mid-40 degree conditions. Got a little set rolling in here, nothing huge, but definitely churning up the surf here. And got the surfers chasing what looks like a peak on the outside. We'll see if somebody catches it. Let's see what I can do to lighten up this video. The lighting here is relatively dim with the winter conditions and the clouds overhead, there's a persistent upper level clouds. So you get kind of dark conditions here in the wintertime, which is understandable, lower light in the wintertime. All right, we're gonna catch a couple more waves for you guys, and then I'm gonna take a little walk on the beach, show you guys the north side of the pier, and then we'll probably end the video. I said 10 minutes, looks like we'll probably get more in the 12 to 15 minute range, because I wanted to, whoa, nice large wave coming in here, mostly a closeout though, not much face. So it's understandable why the surfers didn't bite on that one. Oh, here we go. Nice, right? Oh, dismount. Trying to catch as many rides for you as I can while keeping the camera stable. We got planted on our tripod in the stand, in the sand, so I'm not bouncing around as much. Waiting for the waves. Oh, hold on. Looks like we got. And the bodyboarder catching a little face down there. Woo! Dismount. All right. So I think I'll catch one more wave for you guys and then take a little walk down the beach so we get a view of conditions. But yeah, as I mentioned before, the state legislature and the governor here does not appear to care very much for the resiliency of the coastline, and I would think that that would be a major concern for the people of North Carolina. I know now that I'm living here, it's a much more major concern. Part of my reason to move here is to be a coastal representative in a time of climate change and to observe the changes for you and to advocate for action to save our coastlines for all of us who love the beaches, including surfers, but also for residents and fishermen, and for everyone who takes part in the wonderful coastal environment. Got a large comber rolling in here. Two surfers over here to the south. Maybe we'll catch some waves over here. I'm thinking it seems like the surfers might be a little, a little exhausted. They're just kind of sitting waiting for waves. Let's see. Oh, looks like we got someone charging a wave here, and yeah, bodyboarder on a wave. Woo! It's just beautiful today. All right, so I said we get one more wave and then we'll take a walk on the beach. So I don't know, I just want to keep watching these surfers. So I'm uprooting. All right, hold on, one more wave. Off the lip. And a dismount. Okay, so let's go for a little walk. Here we go. So here on the south-facing side of Jennette's Pier, and I'm gonna walk under the pier. We got a surfer paddling out. There's a little channel here near the pier that surfers appear to paddle out through. Seems to make it an easy access, or easier access, to the offshore break. So getting a good paddle out. Some good paddle principles are to keep your elbows high, keep your head still, and add a little bit of a roll as you paddle Don't want to roll too much because you'll roll right off the surfboard, but just get a little bit of a roll as you paddle out. That's just good paddling principles. Oh, a nice duck dive through that wave, breaking. It's fun to watch surfers navigate the break here, as waves here have quite a bit of intensity. And getting pretty far out now. Looks like he's made it to the offshore break. Wow, we got a set rolling in here. Very substantial waves. I know, I said we go to the north side. I just can't stop watching these surfers. They're just fun to watch. Especially when you're a surfer yourself, very interested in surf conditions. Okay, so we're gonna go to the north side of the pier. And it's another gray day here on the Outer Banks. The sense of the beach is a little bit stormy, even though it's a lot less rough than it has been over recent days. The waves calming down a bit. So looking north through the pylons of the pier, we can see some large waves breaking as well in the range of 5 to 7 feet. I haven't seen any surfers take on the north side. It might be due to the fact that the current is running north to south and they don't want to get pushed into the pylons here. So steadily walking underneath the pier here, catching the waves breaking as they splash through the pylons. I just find it to be a beautiful thing to watch the waves slosh under a pier. There's just something about it. All right, so getting to the north side of the pier here. Just going to take a few shots. It's just beautiful conditions here today. I'm going to take a little bit of a panoramic view. Ooh, we got a large wave forming out. See if we can get it for you guys. All right, just jogging. Here we go. Yeah, a large wave breaking just off the pier here. Good 5, 6, maybe 7 footer. All right, so here we are on the north side of Jennette's Pier as the surf rolls in. Waves are breaking up. I'm going to get a panoramic shot of the ocean and sky. Some beach houses. A little bit of the sun here. Over Jennette's Pier fishing house, and then the pier to the south. And then completing the scene, we're going to end with the ocean, and at 18 minutes, which is much longer than I intended to film, we'll take our final shot for the day. And thank you for joining me.